What's up, you guys? Your boy Plus here, coming at you live with another video for your face. And the SBCs have finally been dropped. This is technically, I wouldn't say it's worth it. I wouldn't say it's not worth it. I would say that if you're going to be doing these SBCs, probably hold out for now. Don't do it because the players that you get in return are not going to be game breakers. And I think at this stage in Ultimate Team, an 86 rated striker is not going to be anything special. Keep in mind you are given a total of 220 players for any of these players. It's an exchange of 220 players. And obviously with the price fix that's on right now, that is going to set you back at least 1,000 coins per player. So do the maths. Understand it is going to set you back a lot of coinage. And it's still going to work out to be at least 11,000 per coin per team. It's going to work out that way. It's not going to work out cheaper because no matter what you do, even the cheapest variants of certain teams is going to cost you back a pretty penny. For example, let's go ahead and let me show you guys just like the cheapest variant of PSG. This is the cheapest variant that I was able to get. But of course, you are going to need a more expensive version because a lot of these players are the Champions League versions. And you probably will need to get the original versions. And the Champions League versions cost a lot more. But this is just to show you a simple example that you don't need a Cavani, you don't need a Thiago Silva, you don't need to use the Verratti, you don't need to use Marquinhos, you don't need even a Kimpembe. You just need to have certain players. But all of these players are going to set you back a lot more than they would have 12 hours ago. So this is going to be a team that's going to cost you, I would say probably you're looking at something in the region of at least 20K. 20, if not even 40K. This will cost you a lot of money. And that is the reserve version of that team. And it's the same. So if you are going to do this whole thing, you are definitely, right now, if you're going to do this whole thing, you are definitely going to spend more than 300,000 coins. More than. Because there's going to be some teams that people are going to price fix. Specifically, they will aim to price fix. I mean, like last season, we had, where is it? This team, Lille. Lille was price fixed. So how it worked out was this. The right wing for Lille, we had, let me use a squad builder and I will show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's get concepts allowed. So for example, last season, this guy right here, this guy, he was something else in terms of price points. And I think that's, yeah. And where's the other one? Who's the other one? Oh, he's missing. Yeah, all of these defenders last season, all of them. Yeah, Jose Fonte is now there. But yeah, most of these defenders, this guy's new, and this guy's new. But yeah, this guy looks new too. And obviously, Loic Remy is definitely new. But all of these defenders that they have in this team, they were all super expensive. This guy was a silver, definitely expensive. This was another guy, like this guy was extinct the whole season. This guy wasn't in the team. This guy was there. He was also extinct. I think this guy, no, he wasn't there. This guy wasn't there. But you get the point I'm making, that a lot of these players, basically, they were fully extinct. And you couldn't get these players, even if you tried. You could cry twice over and you couldn't get these players. You just could not. Here's to hoping that these players are not price fixed this season as well, because that would be such a big shame if they are. Let me see if I can find Lille. I want to see if I can find the actual standard variants of this player. Hold on. Where do you get the okay. Okay, so I don't have this. Okay, so why can't I find a concept player? This is so stupid. Okay, so I want to change this guy, swap this guy. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so there we go. So this, let's have a look and see if his price, oh, this season he's not mad priced yet. But he does go extinct in last season's FIFA. So he is very expensive from last season. But this season, hopefully, we're in luck because he's a non-rare gold. The point is, A lot of these teams, a lot of these players, a lot of these clubs, you're better off just, if you have their players, sell them. Sell them for a profit and be done with the profit and have your profit. If you hold on to these players, you are going to lose out big time in the long run, because these players' prices will drop. I've already started selling some players, as you can see here. I've got some players from Monaco because a lot of people are trying to cash in. Hold your players or sell your players, but do not spend too much doing these SBCs, because the packs that you're going to get in return, these are like 20k packs, 30k packs, some packs are like 40k packs, but I wouldn't recommend going all out to get those players, because 220k at a minimum, if you spend 1,000 for each player, which it will average out to guaranteed, well, at least 2, not more than, not less than. So you're not going to spend less than 220k for these players. Can you get a better player for 220k right now? Of course you can. Why waste your time getting one player for 220k? It's just a ripoff. Anyway, guys, this has been your boy Plus. My advice is stay away from this SBC unless you really, really, really have a Ligue 1 team, which not many people do, or you have a Chinese Super League team, or you have this need for Memphis Depay. But again, can you get a better player than 86 Memphis Depay? Of course you can. Aubameyang probably in your hybrid team will fit in better than Memphis Depay. Lewandowski will fit in better than Depay. The other thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that there is a likelihood that the modifiers, the reason why a lot of players are being reduced in total stats is because I believe that there is the modifiers for high-rated players. So EA is making it that the free high-rated players are very limited. But the problem we're going to have with this is that we don't have enough competitive. There isn't competition in the top end of the game, because a lot of the higher-rated players are only going into the hands of people that pay to play. For example, look at Matt HD Gamer. You know, he has never, ever, and I mean ever, made it to Elite. But, you know, with his Ronaldo and all the players that he has at this point, yes, he can make it to Elite, because the average player is stuck with 85 rated players now. So, of course, he can make it to Elite because his players affect the way your players play, and that means as a result. Anyway, you get the picture. The point is, the game should be good for people. Like, people who aren't good should be able to pick up this game and beat people who are good. You know, beat people. Ugh, let me say that again. People who aren't good should be able to come into this game and get their ass whooped by people who are good. Even if they have the most fantastic team in the world, they should get their ass whooped. People who are good should be able to whoop those people no matter what team they have. But in this game, obviously it doesn't work out that way, because you know the modifiers that affect the lower rated team obviously makes it so that if you have a better team because you spent FIFA points, then your players, like your strikers, as you've seen in some of the videos recently, the modifiers that affect them are greater, and that means that person's striker will miss shots, or they will miss open goals, or they will do things that just don't make sense. But again, like I said, it's up to you what you spend your cash on. You could spend your cash on FIFA points or not. You can spend your cash on FIFA points to open videos. It depends. If people want to see that, no problem. But my advice would be, guys, you know, be smart. Do whatever you think is right, but be smart. Anyway, guys, until the next video, I will catch you guys later.